separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up.
There he goes. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Moore. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Moore. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8 ball.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Marches ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical calls nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Takes a hit as he fires. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Knocked down at the 3, and he was trying to take that interception to the house. The Ducks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Offense changing the play. Going right to work up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Card. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And they're able to get him on the ground. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. At the 35, he's open. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Stark. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Stark. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Inside the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Direct snap. It's Moore. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Moore. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Moore. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know, these throws at the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks are on the move. To the air on first down. Touchdown, Oregon! They took a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep...
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally run him out of Inbound, a huge gain to wrap up the third quarter. This defense will start the fourth on its heels. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Looking to get it in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
The pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown! They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. That's so as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the